Happy Monday, RSM.
We have news on STEM,
CGSF,
and sports,
right here,
right now,
on Krsm.
Good morning, RSM. I'm Claire.
And I'm Daniel.
It's Monday,
April 11th,
2016.
rotation 5.
SSR schedule.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
It's day 4 of SSR. Everyone is doing well by bringing reading materials to Mod 5 and enjoying the extra time given to read. Keep it up, RSM. Don't get a referral for coming to class empty-handed. Stay tuned for Mr. Giroud later in the show.
This week's power word is specify. The word specify means to name or otherwise indicate explicitly, as in the sentence she specified her niece as heir to the fortune. Here's another one. Did he specify which brand of coffee he wanted?
A STEM event will be held this Saturday and Sunday, April 16th and 17th at the Orange County Fair and Event Center in Costa Mesa. You can build, code, create, and develop. Prizes will be awarded. There will be 3 tracks. Track 1, Information and Communication, Coding. Track 2, Building, Robotics, and Automation. And Track 3, Game Development and Simulation. Register at www.minimakeathon.org.
Applications for Trimester 2 are available on the CGSF webpage. You will need to complete this application and attach a copy of your grade report, including citizenship and work habits. Applications will be accepted April 11th through 14th during lunch in front of room 203.
7th graders, you must have 2 trimesters in 7th grade and 2 trimesters in 8th grade to be eligible for the CJSF medal to wear at promotion. Only 122 7th graders signed up trimester 1, yet over 300 students could have qualified. It isn't too late if you missed trimester 1, but you must turn in trimester 2 and 3 or you will miss out on this great honor at promotion. Community service hours will be due in May. You can turn in the form as soon as your hours are completed. Any questions, see Mrs. Nelson in room 203.
Live in Studio B, it's Mr. Mendelson with a few Crossfire reminders, and Mr. Giroux with some SSR updates.
What? Oh, are we on? Okay. Good morning, Roadrunners. Sorry about that. I was watching the wrong screen. Today marks the beginning of our annual 2-week Crossfire tournament. I'm so excited because it is one of the best things that goes on the campus, and it's going to be a wonderful event, as always. As a reminder, show up on time or early for your games. All games are at snack, as well as lunch, except for on PLC days. As a reminder, I ref one of the games, and the other game is refed solely by students. Those are our ASB students. Please be respectful to the refs at all times. This is a situation where they are giving up their snacks and lunch for 2 weeks straight in order for us to have the Crossfire tournament. Be kind, be respectful, be understanding. Major League umpires get about $300,000 a year to ref, and that's all they do is study reffing. And they make mistakes all the time. Understand that there's a lot of pressure with refs. Practice good sportsmanship and always soar above the line. See you at snack and lunch, Roadrunners. Now, next I'd like to pass the mic to Mr. Drew, who wants to talk a little bit about SSR. Mr. Drew?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mendelson. Right here, okay. Hey, everybody, I just want to remind everybody that today is SSR number 4, okay? So once again, you guys are going to be silently reading, okay? So make sure you got your book. Make sure you're actually reading it, okay? You're not faking it. There's no point to that, okay? If you don't have a book today, make sure you go to the library to pick one up. If you got a few pages left in your book, it's a good idea to have your backup book so you can finish that one and start your next one. Now, reminders, we're going to do SSR until April 29th, which is another 3 weeks, but we're not going to do it on PLC days. So no SSR tomorrow or the next PLC Tuesday, which I believe is next week, okay? So just a reminder, keep up the reading, and I think we're done. So who do we move on to? Back to Studio A. Thank you.
SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket blasted off from Florida on a NASA cargo run to the International Space Station on Friday, and its reusable main stage booster landed on an ocean platform. That was the first ocean landing in history.
As you know, Crossfire starts today. Listen to make sure if you know your team plays today. Ali has the schedule in our sports report.
Hi, I'm Allie with your sports news. We have Crossfire scheduled today, so let's take a look. So today at Snack, we have Alt versus Dornbush, Kane versus Mr. Fallman. At lunch, Diabetti versus Gentry, Boss versus Chavez, Churchill versus De La Garza, Amarado versus Mrs. Fallman, Leopard versus Mendelson, and Gomez versus Wilkie. At Snack tomorrow, we have Tribal versus Weed and Cleaver versus Murphy. Now back to Studio A.
The library book poster contest has begun. All readers and artists are invited to participate. Visit the library to pick up an entry form. PLC Tuesday tomorrow is book club. In honor of National Poetry Month, the book club will be reading favorite poems. All are welcome, 12:40 to 1:45. PLC Tuesday, April 19th, is another library work party. In honor of Earth Day, we will be making the library and outdoor reading room a more beautiful place.
8th graders, the high schools are coming this Friday, and if you've recently moved, please go to the guidance office to see Mrs. Tribal. She has a form for your parents to fill out. Also, if you're moving at the end of this year and will not be attending a high school in our district, please let Mrs. Tribal know during snack or lunch. Thank you.
It's time for trivia. Julia is in Studio B with two contestants from Mr. Glasgow and Mrs. Cleaver's homerooms. The category for this week is Human Anatomy. Good luck.
It's time for trivia. It's time for trivia. It's time for trivia. It's time for trivia. It's time for trivia.
Look, hi, I'm Juliet with your trivia for today. Tell me your name and homeroom.
Avery Cleaver.
Danny Glasgow. The first question for today is how many permanent teeth does an adult have?
32.
That's correct. You win trivia for today. Now back to Studio A.
Don't forget that tomorrow is a PLC day.
Be ready
Responsible
and respectful, RSM.
as you soar above the line. And happy birthday.